I'm too close to the camera, aren't I? And my hair looks like rubbish already. This is turning out good already. Hi, I'm very sorry that I haven't made a video in like 3 months? I don't know, something like that. But I'm very sorry I haven't made a video. I know, this isn't my pyjama top, by the way. This is an actual top. It's actually a size 6. It's an adult top, but I've just worn it as like a big t-shirt. You can't even see it. I've worn it as like a big t-shirt, but I don't really think you care. I have had excuses why I haven't made videos for a while. I've had my exams, which I did still make a video after, a couple of videos after I think, but I had my teeth out as well, so I didn't make a video for a few weeks because I looked like an old woman. I've had a lot more exams since. I'm now in year 11, so I'm in the last year of school. I don't know what that is in America. 10th grade? I don't flipping know. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I probably did. But whatever it is, it's year 11. It's the last year of school in England, and it's quite stressful because you have to study non-stop. And I have all my coursework from last year that I haven't done that I still need to do, which I should have done in the holidays, but I didn't because I was like, oh, this can be my time to rest. No, that should have been my time to do stuff because, yeah, I'm trying to like sort this camera out at the same time as talk. I am sorry. I really wanted to film during the holidays because I went to Italy, but didn't film, did I? Because I'm an idiot and I don't really have an excuse. But I did get to my snake after all that, like I said I was going to. You probably saw if you were following me on Instagram. But he did die. I didn't kill him. Everyone keeps saying I overheated him. I didn't. Temperature was 85 degrees in there, which is the right temperature, perfect temperature. But they reckon it might have been slightly too hot. But he was also very small for his age. As you can see, I've got 2 more now. They are a lot bigger, even though the one I had before was more or less a year old. I think it was a year old actually, but it was only like that long. It's very small for one that's a year old. That was like a newborn size. The ones I've got now are like that long. Yeah. Had these for about 2-3 weeks. I don't really remember. This is just a video to like apologise for my absence and to say that I do hope to be making frequent videos again soon. I mean, from about January to about June there will be a lot less videos because I will have a lot of studying to do for my GCSEs because like I said, I'm in my last year, so I'll have a lot more exams, and I've got my proper big exams before I leave school. I've got like 9 months before, I think it's like 30 something weeks until I leave school completely, and that's a scary thought. What I'm going to do is my next video is going to be about settling into school. I'm going to try and do one quite soon because otherwise everyone will have already settled in, but it's basically going to be a bit of a video about if you're starting year 7, you know, like if you're starting high school or whatever the hell you call it, middle school, but it's just year 7 here. Or if you're leaving school, if you're in your last year like me, or if you're starting college or university, or all the options. I mean, I'm not going to be very good when it comes to college and university because I haven't been there yet, but I mean, I'm in that position of what I want to do next because I don't have a clue whether I want to go sixth form or college or whatever it is in America. I can't really help with that part unless it is the same. But we're not going to go into that too much because that'll be my next video. It was also self-harm awareness, not self-harm awareness, suicide awareness week, as of the 7th to the 13th, so yesterday, but this video probably won't be edited and uploaded for another week, so it's probably about a week ago, but it's the 14th today, so it's ended yesterday. But everyone was saying it was only a day on like the 10th, but I don't know, it said a week, so but either way I helped out with that. I know after about January, possibly slightly earlier, possibly slightly later, I will let you know. That's why you need to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and that. All the links will be down below. I should put up in there, you know, when I can't make videos and stuff. I mean, I was going to try and do one every week, but with the amount of coursework I've got and studying, it might end up being once a month, maybe every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I'll try and get them as soon as I can, but I don't think I'll be able to do one every week because I've got to film and then edit and then get it all up, and I don't have the time. And I'm just very busy and very stressed and anxious at the moment, and I've got a lot of problems going on. So I will try and do as much as I can, try and make them as good as I can, but if I can't, then I know as soon as June, maybe July, as soon as July comes, I know I will definitely be able to do some good videos because I will be out of school completely. I'll have the big 7-week holiday again, and that'll be when I start college, and college is a lot more, it's a little bit more scary, but it's a lot easier in terms of, you know, there's a little bit less work. I only go to college for 2 to 3 days, or sixth form. It's only like 2 to 3 days that I go to college or sixth form. I'm getting a job in October, so there's another thing, getting a job in October, and I'm driving in October. That's scary. Because I'm disabled, I get to drive a year early, so I'm driving in October. I'll show you them in a minute. I've got 2, don't know what sex they are yet because they're too young apparently, but I'm going to go get them checked in December, January, so a couple months, get them checked. But I'm pretty certain I've got a girl and a boy, but I don't really know. There's one called Licorice and one called Pretzel. Pretzel's a little bit nicer than Licorice, but I will get them both out. They do look very similar, except for they've got like a diamond shape on their head, and Licorice has got one that's like only half a diamond, whereas Pretzel's got a whole diamond, so that's the only way I know how to tell them apart. And neither of them bite. If you have got snakes, then you'll know that they don't bite too much, especially corn snakes like mine. But they are lovely animals, they are very easy to look after. I mean, if you don't like looking at dead mice, then you probably won't, but you know, to feed them once a week, you have to clean the cage out once a month. I mean, you have to spot clean like the day or so after they've eaten because they poop, but they only poop like once a week, so it's easy. This was just a video to tell you guys what's going on. I'll show you them in a minute, but I just need to tell you quickly about my nose piercings. You probably can't, you can see that one, because if you've got nose piercings like me, I've got both of mine done now. And I've also got my 2 ears done there. They're quite cute. I'll put studs in for school because they ain't a bone. And then I've got my belly button done, but my nose rings, you'll notice that they batch produce nose rings. The hooks for the left ring go dot and hook like that. But the ones for the right ring go dot, hook like that. Or like facing towards me. If the dot was this side and the hook was behind it, the left one goes like that, right one goes like that. But I had 2 left ones, so I had the left one that goes like up, so the hook goes like, the hook sort of goes like down, and then the little bit goes up there. But on this side, obviously it was the wrong way around, so it was like the hook went up there, and then the ring went down, like the end went down there, and it was really annoying and horrible. And you'll notice it a lot. They do right ones, like the ones that go on the right side, but they don't do retainers in them normally. So what I've done, or what I got them to do, is I got them to put a lip piercing, one that goes for the Medusa or the Labret, whatever you want to call it. And they put one of them in my nose for the clear one, and it's really, really nice, but they have to stretch your nose slightly because it's a bit bigger, which did hurt, but they are a lot better than if you want, like if you've got a right piercing and you need a retainer for school or something like I do, then they're a lot easier to put in. But yeah, enough blabbing, I'm going to sort my snakes out. Unless you don't like snakes, but if you like snakes then you can watch this bit. See, he likes me, they curl, but I mean, some people told me that when they've got their tongue out it means they're unhappy, other people told me it means they're happy, but as far as I know, if they've got their tongue flickering it just means, because that's how they used to smell. Look, he's so fascinated, look at him, or her, I think this is a boy, I don't know, but she's the one who bites more. This is Licorice. I'm going to see if I can show you her little head. She's going a little bit cloudy, I think she's starting to shed soon. She's almost a year old, as of about October 10th I think. She's got like this little diamond on her head, and hers isn't full. Hers has got like a hole in it at the side. Can you see that? Yeah. That's how I know she's Licorice, and she's slightly longer than the other one. I mean, not very much, but Pretzel's slightly shorter, but I think Pretzel's actually fatter. I'll get Pretzel out in a minute, but this is Licorice. Where are you going? So she's on my head. God knows why. God knows where she's going. But one thing to remind you about snakes, if you've got any, is that they've got scales, and you can rub their scales. I mean, they don't like it anyway, they'll move forward, so you can't really rub their scales. But don't rub their scales, I mean on their front it's fine, but on their sides and on their tummy, you're best not to rub their scales the wrong way. So it's like on a cat, you're not supposed to rub their fur back, but you're supposed to rub them like that, obviously, but if they get caught on your t-shirt or something, pull them that way off, don't pull them backwards. Like, my ones go up my sleeve, this one doesn't, it's normally pretzel that goes up my sleeve. But she goes up my sleeve and I have to leave her there, or like sort of shimmy her out, because I can't pull her out because she gets stuck and her scales get stuck and it hurts them. I mean, they're both nice, but I think she's a lot more timid. Look, she will sit in my hand for a lot longer. She tends to curl up in my hand or on my stomach or whatever. Like, I take her downstairs and just sit her on the sofa with me. She's a lot more timid, she won't run away as much. She doesn't like you touching her head as much as Licorice though, which is a bit weird because Licorice is normally the one. I don't think they either of them mind it, but I think she's a bit more tired at the moment, which is why she's not flinching around as much. I don't really know, I think this is the girl, that's one, I don't know. They might both be girls, they might both be boys. But this one's Pretzel, that was Licorice. That's my snakes. Now, if anyone's got snakes and they have rattly jaws like mine, put one of these in. It's literally like a little wedge. I got it for like 99p, I think. You can get them from the shops like 40p. And you just put it in the top. And voila. But I haven't put the lock on mine because during the day I constantly get them in and out, and the lock, you just have to sit there and undo it and take it off. So I only put the lock on at night and just put the wedge in during the day just to stop them getting out. But yeah, that's my snakes. That was the video. Next time will probably be about schools and that, and I will hopefully try and do that as soon as I can. Don't know how often I'll be able to do videos after January. I'll try and do videos as often as I can before January and as often as I can after that, but I will have a lot of studying. I already do have a lot of studying, but I'll try and do it as much as I can. Leave in the comments any ideas that you've got for videos. Like I said, I will have to do another one of those rambles again because I still haven't done the wreck this journal thing because again I've had a lot to do and I need to do that already for whenever we do have another ramble or whatever. I think technically this was a ramble one, but comment down below video ideas. I need a question. I'm going to give a question of the day. Question of the day, what would your ideal pet be? You can make a pet up. It can be a pet that's already real. It doesn't even have to be one that you're allowed. My ideal pet, because I don't have a very good imagination, I'm just going to come up with one for real. I genuinely want a monkey. You know, one of them little tiny monkeys. I can't remember what they're called. Fruit monkeys? No. Spider monkeys, that was it. I really want one of them, they're adorable. So that's the question of the day. Ideal pet, real or fake? What would it be if it is fake? You know, what's it called? What is it a combination of, or whatever? Subscribe if you haven't already. I will admit that there's not going to be many videos at the moment due to, like I said, a lot of schoolwork. By July next year I will have a lot more time, hopefully. Maybe college will be worse, I don't know, but I should hopefully have a lot more time, a lot more space to do stuff. Shouldn't have as much homework. I mean, hopefully in the next few weeks I shouldn't have as much homework anyway. It should narrow down for a bit, so at Christmas and that I should be able to do a few more videos. But yeah, Twitter and Instagram down there in the doobly-doo thing. I don't know. Like, favourite, subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I will see you not next week, but as soon as I can. Hopefully before Christmas. Yeah, I'll definitely see you before Christmas. I will see you. I don't know what that is. I will see you soon. Ta-ta.